We are Kagoule and this is Mike for the beat. A son, none of the documents. We even break before we ate. Yeah, they did it. I know who they work for. They would kidnap my only son. No, I think it was the war. There's always shooting up. Now there's no space for a door. A son, he had no muscles. We even prayed before we ate. No photos, no memories, no belonging. He's based on nothing. Son, none of the documents. We even prayed before we ate. We talked about him every day, but we never seen his face.
Performed to the beat, the track is Mike by Kagoule. Thank you very much indeed for that. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we start by reflecting on where that track came from and the story about Mike?
Mike's just me trying to write a psychological thriller in 3 minutes. Well, I'm just trying to, I guess I was trying to do the folk storytelling style of lyric writing. But yeah, it's just about a guy called Mike, and really, who really knows what Mike's doing? I can't tell you.
At what point did you get introduced to that track, Lucy? Was it something that you were in from the beginning, or was it?
Basically, when we were recording the album, we hadn't even started to work on Mike at all, and I got taught it about half an hour before we recorded it. So it's a bit of a struggle recording that one, actually.
I think it was the best take on the album, though. Definitely drum-wise, anyway. It was written, wasn't even finished when you did them.
Yeah, a lot of bits I just had to kind of improvise on the spot, and somehow that's when I'm the tightest for some reason.
Now, the album is Earth, it's here. This is what it looks like. And Lawrence, congratulations on the artwork, first of all, because you're responsible for this fine stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, that one took me 3 weeks, doing a little dude every few days. It's oh my God, it's a daunting task. But yeah, it took me a while, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's weird seeing it hundreds of times, various places.
And what about the other stuff on here as well? It's clearly themed, isn't it? Did you at some point decide this is the image that we're going for, or was it just the way that it flowed? Was there some serendipity in it?
Yeah, it wasn't a conscious thing to do loads of people, loads of little people, hands holding little people. It just kind of ended up that way, I suppose.
We needed a thing. We kind of decided we were doing an album, and yeah, we needed some artwork, and I think Lawrence had just finished that at the same time. But it wasn't. I don't think it was made for the album.
No, I didn't.
It was just
yeah, I was just drawing it, and I usually just draw little doodles that take me a day maybe, and I thought I might as well do a big one. And then I wasn't thinking at the time this would be the album cover or whatever. Just happened to be good enough, I suppose.
We always knew we wanted a yellow album, though.
Why yellow?
It's my favourite colour.
It's all of our favourite colour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's why we know each other.
Brilliant. Now, we've been playing you on the programme for a little while now, and we've spoken about this album in the past and when it might come out. How does it feel to actually have it on the shelves of record stores now, know that people can go and download it?
Magic. It's magical. It's so I'm so glad it's finally out. It's been like a year since we recorded it. The tension has been killing us, I think, but now it's finally a real tangible, actual thing, which is really nice, and it's just a really great feeling.
Will you be going into record shops to see it in the racking?
I have
I
been.
went when it first came out. I went into the Music Exchange to have a look at it, and it stands out quite a lot, being so yellow and all that. But yes, I noticed it and picked it up. I didn't really know what to say to the guy. I know Joey quite well, but I don't know, I just made such a fool of myself and knocked the flyers off. And was just like, "Can you hold it so I can take a photo, please?" Just a completely different person. Yeah, it's really.
So you didn't actually buy it?
No, I never want to hear it again.
Right. Aside from the album, which is out now, let's talk about what the future holds for you. Because, well, firstly, this is the Sleaford Mods date, isn't there? Is that something you're looking forward to?
Oh yeah, yeah. We did the show of them at Rescue Rooms in January, I think, and you didn't really know what they'd be like, but they're very lovely people, and yeah, they invited us back to play with them at Roxy. Really excited for that.
And I can imagine their fans will warm to you as well.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it's very different musically, but
We're like
I feel
two
like hopefully
different generations of angry people, I think, is the way somebody described it. It's like, yeah.
And then beyond that, overseas, this is your first gigs outside the UK. You've got the States, you've got Europe. How does it feel to be doing that?
Crazy. I can't really put it into words. I don't know. It's something that I always hoped to do, but never really thought I would be able to do.
yeah, it's a weird thought that before we play anywhere in Europe, we'll be playing New York. The first show outside of our little island is going to be New York. It's pretty bizarre to think. But
City,
In a cake shop.
I see.
I'm
yeah.
so excited. I'm going to try American McDonald's for the first time. I might never come back after I try that, but we'll
I think
see.
it's going to be the same, but bigger.
No, I've heard it's way better, but yeah. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to become obese.
Is there any hint what the Americans are making of your music? Have you had any feedback via the website or Facebook or anything?
A little bit, haven't we? We've had like a couple of messages like with love from like Toronto.
They
Wait,
definitely-
no, that's in Canada, isn't it? Is it? I don't know.
They definitely reach out more to you. You know, they're not
Yeah.
more like, "Hey, I love you guys," but yeah, I think they definitely have a different angle on us. But you know, it's just different. It's nice. They like Central Wing, apparently.
And then November, headline tour. Now, we can't mention the dates for that yet, we know that, but is that something that you're looking forward to doing?
It's quite scary.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. We've never done a headline tour before, and that'd be,
What
you
if
know,
nobody
be a
turns
privilege.
What if
See.
nobody cares?
Of course he'll turn up!
I know, but
We're gonna have like a £2 million light show on every small venue. It's gonna be extreme. It's gonna be strobe.
Very pyro.
Thank you so much for doing this for us. It's been an absolute pleasure to catch up with you. The album is out now. It's called Earth. It's an astoundingly good album, so congratulations on that. If people want to find out more about you online, where's the place to go?
Facebook.
Facebook or the Earache website, which have real information, not the fake information that we give everyone.
Yes, I was going to talk to you about that, but we'll save that for another time. Thank you very much indeed for this really enjoyable session. And you're going to do another track for us now. What will this one be?
Made of concrete.
And you get so scared, even when there's friends there. You really wanna walk out, even though you're stuck now. When you feel the pain in your feet, 'cause the floor's made of concrete. So you try to make it turn round, but you travel way too far now.
to the surface that he knows. Unmovable and perfectly at home in a